Hello everybody, so I've spoken about Drawing Amino in a few videos before, however I haven't really spoken about all the features in detail yet, and I really wanted to talk to you guys about the challenge part of Drawing Amino. So obviously there's lots of features such as the homepage where you can see and discover loads of new artists, as well as the messaging system, which I've spoken about before. I personally get a lot of messages on my Drawing Amino and I seriously need to reply to them all, but I've gotten so many messages from you guys, so I will try and get around to that in the end. What I wanted to talk about today was the events or challenges that you can find on Drawing Amino, and this is especially good for me because I find a lot of the time I run out of ideas of things to do. And the first thing I did before I actually looked at any current challenges going on was I actually looked at what people have done for previous challenges that aren't running anymore, and I found this really cool one that I'm commenting on right now, and lots of other cool stuff as I was scrolling down. So then I decided to go on to the actual current challenges right now, and in this section I found the current challenge at the moment, well, for the last weekend, because their usual weekend challenges was the Draw This Again challenge, but unfortunately I have done that so much, as you guys know, so I decided to do a weekend challenge from another weekend, and I wanted to do the Draw Item challenge. And this is basically a challenge where you'd have to incorporate an item into your drawing, and most of the entries that I looked at were done using traditional art, but I thought it'd be fun to do it in digital art. So I basically just scrolled down all the entries first, just to get a bit of inspiration from the entries I was looking at before I even started my piece. And also every single weekend challenge always has a hashtag, so you can check what other artists have done in their entries to the weekend challenges. And I really encourage you guys to do this challenge as well, because it was so much fun for me, and it would be really awesome to see you guys attempting it as well. So if you do end up doing this challenge, let me know in the comments with your Drawing Amino username so I can go follow you and see what you did for the challenge as well. So the next thing that I did was actually edit the photo that I took in Photoshop. The reason that I did this was I felt that the photo was a little bit too busy, if that makes sense. There was a lot going on, so I thought it would be a good idea to basically Photoshop it and make the background a little bit blurrier so that the cup that I used was the main focus, because I knew that I wanted to place like a character inside the cup, so I didn't want the background to distract away from this. So basically all I did was lasso tool anything that was not the mug itself, and then I basically then blurred that. And then I used an iris blur on the mug, and basically the very last thing I did was use color balance to alter the balance of all the colors basically, because I use very orangey yellow lighting because I don't actually have any professional lighting set up for my videos, so the lights that I use have a very yellow hue to them, and therefore any photos or videos that I take in my workspace area, they're usually quite yellow tinted. So what I will do is I'll basically edge everything over to the blue tone and away from the yellow tone when I'm color correcting. Same goes for any video footage that I take for any videos. When I do actually do traditional videos, that's basically the process that I'll use. And the next thing I did was basically put the photo into Psy, so I would be able to draw the girl in and colour her in. I tried my best to make her kind of fit in with the environment to try and make it all flow together quite well, and I think I did an alright job with it. So I'm going to go ahead and play music over the rest of the speed paint now, but I'll be back at the end of the video to speak you through how I end up posting these photos onto Drawing Amino. with the finished result of this piece, and although I don't think this was much of a challenge per se, it did help me change up what I was drawing a little bit because I was struggling to think of anything to draw. I think I could have been a little bit more creative with how I placed her in the cup. You'll see in like the beginning sketching part, I kept trying to add like an arm on the edge of the cup or like a hand holding onto the edge, but I got a bit lazy towards the end and then I didn't do that, so that would have been a better thing to have added. Anyway, the way I actually went about posting this to Drawing Amino is basically you have to click the little button with the pencil icon on it in the bottom right hand corner, and then you're going to click blog and basically attach the photo using the camera button, which you can then open your camera roll or you can take a photo. So I had this saved in my camera roll, so I attached it as an image from my photo library, and then I basically titled it, put a little description, and also added the hashtag draw object, because then people who are looking for photos from that challenge will be able to find my post as well. And then you can choose what categories you want to post it to. So then I posted it to old challenges, so that's basically challenges that they've held in the past on Drawing Amino. So I really hope this video has been helpful to you, and if you do end up getting Drawing Amino, let me know in the comments and I will try and follow as many people as I can. Bye guys!